Okay, wish you all a very good evening once again. Last week, right, we started the 8th competency. There we discussed the first prime entry book according to the ordinary level syllabus. Right, there are a number of things to be taught. So I think that everyone is listening to me very, very carefully. Okay, good. Puta. So before I start, right, let me take you to the last week's activity. I told you that I'm going to teach you something new, right? Or how to balance a ledger account. If you can remember, I told you that the cash book has a dual role. What is that? The cash book is acting as a prime entry book. And also the cash book is acting as a ledger account too. Last week, I clearly told you that this is the debit side of the ledger account, right? And this is the credit side. This is the credit side, right? So listen to me. Now, every single ledger account, after recording the transactions, after posting the transactions, it has to be balanced. Balanced. Now I'm going to teach you how to balance a ledger account correctly. So for that, you will need a small, right, mathematical skill, right? Chuti math skill ekak vitara you want to wenni. Harida, right? Pute. Now, listen to me very carefully. Do you see in this account we have two sides now, right? That is the addition of the debit side. This is the debit side, Puta, and this is the addition of the credit side. It is the addition of the credit side, right? Now, Puta, the first thing is before you balance a ledger account, you have to recognize the side with the higher side, higher addition. What is the side with the higher addition? Now, once you observe the two sides, you will realize that, okay, right, in this cash account, the debit side exceeds. Okay, in the other hand, Puta, in the cash account, always remember the debit side should exceed the credit side. Cash account, cash book. Therefore, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to get the addition of the debit side. And it is 97,000. 97,000. Puta. Now I'm going to give you exactly 30 seconds, right? And take the addition of the credit side and let me know the addition of the credit side. Quickly take the addition of the credit side and send me the answer. Don't write it anywhere. Don't write it anywhere. What is the addition of the credit side of the cash book? Okay, Ashane, very good. Others? Now what I'm teaching? I'm teaching you the balancing of ledger accounts. Right. Okay, Amir, very good. Okay, additions, perfect. Now, Duniti, most of you have said that the addition is 52, right? Now look what I'm going to do. Balancing means I have to equal the addition of the debit side, right, to the credit side. 97,000. Okay. The balancing means balance the addition of the debit side should be equal to the addition of the credit side. So if you have seen, right, when, right, Mudalali, when he used this particular manual balance, right, he puts right weight on the other side, one side, and let's say sugar or rice on the other side, right? And he needs to keep the balance. What he does, right? He add or remove, right? Whatever the amount to be taken from the other side. So what I'm going to do is, now always remember, in the cash book, Puta, the higher side is the debit side. What we should do is, we can't take anything out of the debit side now, because everything has been correctly recorded. But what we can do is, we can find the balancing figure, right, of the credit side to make this addition 97,000. Can you send me the value? Can you send me the value? How much should be the balancing? Balancing to make this addition, right? 97,000. You told me that the addition is 52. How much we got to add? Tell me. Send me the answer, please. How much we got to add to the credit side? It means the addition of the 52,000 plus, this has to be equal to 97,000. My question is, how much is that value? Calculate. What we should do? 97,000. 97,000 minus the addition of this side, 52. How much you get? Dinel, how much you get? Yes, it is 45,000. And look at this, look at this. This balance is as at 31st of May. Balance carried down. BCD stands for balance carried down. Right. Sorry, Puta. Now what I have done here, Pute, I have obtained the addition of the higher side and I have taken it to the other side. Then I have get the difference between the addition and the total of the other side. So here it is 45,000, and the name that we give for that is balance carried down. Here the BCD stands for balance carried down. Okay, lihakan. My voice is not clear. Is that so, Puta? What about now? What about now? Bishan's? How about now? Right. Hari. Let me know if you have any problems of hearing my voice. Okay. Now listen to me. It is going to be, look at this one. And I told you this is the balance carried of the cash book as at 31st of May. So the next period, next accounting period, it is going to be, look at this, 1st of June. Agreed? Right? This is the last date of the current year. Okay, මම බලන්න මට මගේ පැත්තේ මොකක් හරි සිග්නල් අවුලක් නැහැ. Right? හරි. අපි බලමු පුතා. පුතේ, now look at this. Right, now look at this. This is the balance of the cash book, right? Cash book as at 31st of May, no? At the end of the month of May. Do you understand? The same balance becomes balance brought forward. Remember these words, huh? Balance carried down is the closing balance. Next month's opening becomes balance brought forward, and that is going to be 45,000. Write this one also. That means 1 month's closing balance becomes the other month's, other period's opening. Write this down. Hurry up. Okay, Buddha. Right. Now, if you are ready, let's move to the other, right, or today's tutorial. Buddha, please take this out. Competency 8, session 2. Session 2, right. Very simple. We have to prepare the cash book and other ledger accounts. Other ledger accounts. Okay, good. Let's start. Let me share the answers format. Answers format share karannan puta. Right, here we go. Question number 4. Right, cash book. It's very simple, Puta. Once again, right? The receipts are debited, the payments are credited. Because cash is an asset. Right. First one, transaction number 1. 1st of June. Look at this. This is what I was speaking about. 1st of June. What is it? Cash balance. Right? Let me share something with you here. Write this down. This is the opening balance of cash, right? As at 1st of June 2022. In front of this 16,000, it is the balance brought forward. Okay, have you written this? This is the opening balance of the cash as at 1st June 2022. Okay, good. Now what we have to do now? Now I have to take, right? I'm going to erase this, right? I'm taking you to the answers script again. Date is 1st of June. Write it down. And do you know, this is denoted in the cash book as balance brought forward. Balance brought forward. That means this is the closing balance of the last month. It is the closing balance of the last month. How much is it? How much is the value? It is 16,000. 16,000. 16,000. Write it down. 16,000. Right? Next one. 3rd of June. 3rd of June. Another receipt. Receipt number 365. Write the receipt number. And the description is sales. Value 18,000. 18,000. According to this question, listen to me, we have to update the other ledger accounts as well. So for this transaction, we have to open an account for sales. So I'm prepare an account, name the first account as sales account. Sales account. Okay. So that another important note. So I think you know all these things, right? Normally, when you prepare a ledger account, listen to me. Normally, when you prepare a ledger account, you have to remember a few things. First one, what is the category? Again, you have to decide, is it an asset account? Is it a liability? Is it an equity account? Is it an income account or expense? Okay, then try to recall this something very important, right? That is principle of double entry system. Principle of double entry. It means what happens when assets increases? What happens when assets decreases? What happens if the liability increases? Get used to that practice from the beginning. You will get the benefits later, trust me. Huh? Right. Today. Now, I think you know that sales is an income. As the cash book debits, Now, as a result of this transaction, the cash book is debited. Now, what we should do with the personal account, what we should do with the sales account, it has to be credited. So the date is 3rd of June. 3rd of June. Okay, 3rd of June. Right. Description cash. Amount 18,000. This is how you record the double entry to the transaction on, right, 3rd of June. 3rd of June. Okay, great. Next one, it's a payment. Date is puta 4th of June. It's a payment. There is a voucher number 560. 560. Description, purchasers, amount 14,000. Amount 14,000. Okay. Cash book is credited. Now, debit this account. Name the next account as purchasers account. And debit the purchasers account, the date is put 4th of June. Cash 14,000. 14,000. Listen to me while you are writing. Every transaction has a debit and a corresponding credit entry. Try to recognize it at this stage, starting from this stage. Okay, good. Next one, again a receipt. The date is puta 8th of June. 8th of June. Receipt number 366. It is commissions receipt. Commissions receipt. Amount 12,000. Cash book debit. Why? It's a receipt of cash. Asset increase is a debit. Asset increase is a debit. Right? And open another account for commissions receipt. Commissions received. Lamai, listen to me. Commissions received is an income account. This time, income increases. So, the commissions received account is credited. Credited. The date is 8th of June. Description cash. Amount 12,000. 12,000. Okay, this is how it records. 12,000. Right? Next one, the next date is 11th of June. It's a payment. 11th of June. 517 is the voucher number. Voucher number. Water bill. Payment value is 4,000. 4,000. Cash book credit. Because it's a payment. And open the next account for the water bill. Remember, water bill is an expense account. Water bill. We have to recognize this expense on 11th of June. Lamai. Cash, because this was paid in cash, amount 4,000. 4,000 is the amount. Okay, great. Api langit dia. Let's move to the next one. Next is also a payment, 15th of June. 15th of June. 15th of June, a payment. 518 is the voucher number. 518 is the voucher number. We have paid salaries, another expense. Another expense. How much we have paid? We have paid 15,000. We have paid 15,000. Cash book credit 15. Cash book credit 15. Okay, Puta? Cash book credit 15. And open another account for salaries. Salaries. Double entry. Recognition of the double entry. Salaries account. Expense. Expense. 15th June. Salaries have paid in cash. Write the name of the opposite account in the description column. And the amount is Puta 15,000. So far, for every single transaction, I have recorded a debit entry and a corresponding credit entry. If you want, this is one lesson where everyone, anybody, right, can ignore. You can't ignore this. Okay, great. Let's start. Let's start. Next one. 19th June, we have obtained a bank loan, cash book, right? Debit. 19th June, 367 is the receipt number. Bank loan, value 20,000. Cash book debit. Cash book debit. Right. And credit the bank loan account. Open an account for the bank loan. Bank loan account should be credited. Date 19 June. Description cash. Amount 20,000. 20,000. This is how you record the transaction. Put the lazy near the make. Amir, do you understand what I'm doing here? Cash book. Do you understand what I have done so far? Ashain, Dinel, Dinet, Dishans, Netme, Onita, Resain, Sanuka, Vibu. Do you understand? Dishans? Right, perfect. Listen to me today. Every single transaction has a debit and a corresponding credit. Are we clear? Great. Right. Let's start. Now the next one. Now the next account. Right. It is again a receipt. 22nd of June. 368 is the receipt number. Right? Udara. Udara is a debtor. We have collected money from Udara, means Udara is a debtor. And the amount is 17,000. 17,000. Cash book debit. And open an account for Udara. Open an account for Udara. Udara is a debtor. Udara is a debtor. How do we say that? We have sold goods on credit to Udara. Now Udara is settling the cash. That is how I decided Udara is a debtor of the business. He is settling dues now. He is settling his dues. Okay, good. Now, Kuta, the date is 22nd of June. Udara's personal account is credited. Why? Udara is an asset. Debtor is an asset, no? Now Udara is settling the cash to the business. Therefore, the asset decreases. That is why this payment is credited to Udara's personal account. Cash. Amount is 17,000. This is how you record the cash collection from Udara. 17,000. 17,000. Okay, good. Any questions? Ashen, assets increases debit. Now Udara is a debtor. When Udara gives us cash, cash increases. That is why the cash book is debited. Now on the other hand, Udara, that asset decreases. Right? Udara was an asset. Udara again asset account. Now he is settling his dues. So asset decrease is credit. Ashen Tirunada. Do you understand? Right, perfect. Niyamai. Now, let's update the next transaction. Next one, 28th of June. 28th of June. Right? 28th of June. 519 is the voucher number. We have paid Kumudu. Kumudu is a creditor. That is why we have to pay, right? How much we have paid? We have paid her 13,000. Cash book credit. Why? Cash is an asset. When we make the payment, cash decreases, asset decreases, a credit. Credit. At the same time, open an account for Kumudu. Kumudu account. Within brackets you can write, creditor. Kumudu is a creditor. Now, creditor is a liability. Now we settle a liability. That means liability decreases. So decrease of liability is a debit. On 28th, 28th of June, we have paid how much? 13,000 to Kumudu. 13,000 to Kumudu. Kumudu account debit, cash book credit. That is how it applies the double entry system for the transaction. Again, we have a payment on 29th of June. 29th of June. 520 is the voucher number. 520 is the voucher number. Right? Drawing. It's a drawing. Drawings. 6,000. 6,000. Drawing 6,000. Okay. Drawing 6,000. Listen to me. The cash book is credited. So we have to debit the drawings account. Name the next account as drawings. Drawings account. Drawings is an equity account. Drawings equity account. It is not an expense. Most of the students recognizes this account as an expense, but it is not an expense. Make expense name. Okay. Drawings. Debit the drawings account. Debit the drawings account, right? 6,000. The date is Puta. The date is 29 June. 29 June. Okay. Cash. The owner has withdrawn cash. So the name of the other account should be cash. Amount 6,000. See. පුතේ පොඩි කාලේ මේක මේ relationship එක ඉගෙන ගන්න උත්සාහ කරන්න. Every transaction has a debit and a corresponding credit entry. The last transaction, 30th June. It's a receipt. 30th June. 30th June. 369 is the receipt number. Once again, it's a sale worth 15,000. 15,000. Okay. Cash book debit. I think we have opened an account for sales. Use the same account, Puta, same account, because all these transactions have taken place in a single business. Cash. Amount 15,000. 15,000. Okay, good. So this is how we have to post the information to the ledger accounts. Once again, let's balance off the cash book. Puta, decide which side has the higher value and let me know the addition of the higher side. Higher side. You tell me, is it in the debit side or credit side? And I need the addition as well. Send me the answers, please. Send me the answers, please. Send me the addition. Itma karana puta. Right. On neko utterak mata awa. Anit atheva itma karana puta. Debit side, okay. Additions, I need the addition also puta. Right, great. Others. Ko itma karana. Right, perfect, Amir. Right. So you have stated that the addition is 98 years. That is correct. Now what we should do? 98,000. Now, I told you after balancing this account, the other side also should be equal to 98,000. Am I correct? Anit patat 98,000 when the one. Okay. Get the balancing figure now. What is the addition of the credit side? Addition of the credit side here. Right. What is the addition of the credit side? Okay, Ashen, very good. Now Ashen tells that it is 52,000. Perfect. Dinel, manghan ekane me pati. Mangputagi credit side deke total ek. It is 52 years, Amir. Now tell me what has to be the balance carried down. In this account, what has to be the balance carried on as at 30th June? What has to be the balance carried down? Then what the make karana lazy ne puta. Other migana gan. Balance carried down is 46,000. Don't forget to write this as well if you like. On the next month, that means 1st of July, the balance brought forward is going to be 46,000 rupees. ඕකත් ගිල්ල තියාගන්න. ඔන්න පුතේ උත්තරේ. හරිද? බලන්න තේරෙනවද කියලා? Okay, great. Now, do you know this balancing can be processed to other accounts as well? මේවත් balance කරගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒත් අපි පස්සේ මේ ඉගෙන ගමු. මම ඕන sales account එක balance කරලා පෙන්නන්නද මේ? Sales account එක balance කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. හරිද? This is the balance of the sales account. This side it is 33,000. 33,000. Nothing to be deducted from this the other side. So as at 30th of June, balance carried down is 33. Have you තියාගන්න අපි මේකට BCD කියලා කියන්නේ income account එකක් ඉන්න, but still according to the syllabus it doesn't matter. This is how you calculate the balance carried on of the sales account. Do you know this can be applied for every single account in the question? Right. Now tell me, do you understand this activity? If you're ready, I can take you to the next question. That is question number 5. Let me share the question. Question number 5. Question number 5. Taggala balanna kiyawa gana balanna transactions tika. Quickly read the transactions. Hurry up. Think what we should record in the debit side, what we have record in the credit side. Okay, how to prepare the other ledger accounts. Have an idea. Hondata gana kiyawanna thiyena velawe. Then, right? Don't answer it. Ma matheke uttara liyanna puluwan. Just read the transaction, given transactions. Hurry up. Right, let's start. I think you have gone through the question. Now I'm sharing the answers format. It is for question number 5. Right here we have it. Here we have the cash book. We are updating the cash book and also the other relevant ledger accounts. Right. 1st of May. 1st of May, balance brought forward is 22,000. Write it down. For the balance brought forward, we don't have another account because this balance is extracted from the last year's, right? There is a statement called statement of financial position. Normally, even in that, we are opening a new entries called opening entries. They are not discussed in O-level syllabus. So remember, for the balance brought forward, we have no double entry. Visible double entry. Okay, 22,000. Right. Next is a receipt. 3rd of May. We have collected cash from Lahiru. Lahiru. We have collected 18,000. 18,000. Cash book debit. Debit. Asset increase is a debit. Now, open the other account, that is Lahiru's account. Lahiru account. Right? Lahiru account. And Lahiru is a debtor. Lahiru is a debtor. Lahiru is a debtor. Okay. Now you can debit. We have debited the cash book and credit the personal account of Lahiru as we have collected cash from him. And that debtor decreases. Debtor is an asset. Asset decreases a credit. Okay, Buddha. Additions, thank you very much. I haven't written the receipt number. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Buddha. Receipt number is R850. Thank you so much. R850. Thank you very much, additions. R850. And credit Lahiru's account. Lahiru's account should be credited. The date is 3rd of May. 3rd of May. Cash. Amount is 18,000. Amount is 18,000. Right. Pulwana ඊළඟට තනියම කරන ඊළඟ transaction එක. Second transaction. Sorry, the third one. 6th of June, 6th of May ටක් කරන්න බලන්න. Right. Check your answers now. Check your answers now. It is also a receipt. 6th of June. If it is a receipt, Puta, don't be afraid. The cash book should be debited. And write the receipt number also, 851. And what is the source? It is collected from sales. Amount is 24,000. Cash book debit. Cash book debit. And credit it to the sales account. Open an account for sales. Sales is an income. Income increase is a credit. The date is 6th of June, 6th of May. Cash. Amount is 24,000. 24,000. 24,000. 24,000. The next is a payment. So it is credited to the cash book. The date is 9th of May. Sorry, 9th of May. Voucher number 962. Voucher number 962. Ravindu. We have paid 19,000 to him. Cash book credit 90. Cash book credit 90. Ravindu is a creditor. Open an account for Ravindu. Ravindu account. Within brackets, you can write he's a creditor because we have paid cash to Ravindu. So it's a decrease of a liability. Decrease of liability is a debit. 9th of June. 9th of June. Description cash. Amount 19,000. 19,000. Okay, Buddha. Again, on the next day, we have paid another creditor. The date is 11th of June. Voucher number 963. We have paid Vikum. Vikum. How much we have paid? We have paid 16,000 to him. Vikum 16,000. Okay. Once again, the cash book credit. Open an account for Vikum, another creditor. Vikum account. Within brackets, you can write the creditor. Creditor. Debit the personal account of Vikum. 11th of June. Cash. We have paid 16,000 in cash to Vikum. Debit the personal account of Vikum. පුතා හොඳයි නේද පාඩම? අන්න කොච්චර පැහැදිලිද කියලා බලන්න. හොඳට ඔබ්සර්ව් කරන්න. හරි? right. See? Good. Next one. 14th May, it's a receipt. Obtain a loan. Additions, you can do it, Puta. But my advice is when it has been given with the names, Ravindu, Vikum, and whatever the names, better to use 2 accounts. But sometimes in some questions, Puta, they will give you paid 19,000 to creditor, paid 16,000 to Vikum, like that. Right? We have paid 60,000 to creditor. In that occasion, you can use a single account. Okay, but the moment, listen to me, better to use 2 separate accounts. Okay, additions. Hari, kamak nahi. Prashnayak nahi. Habe ilang gane narrate karanna ඕනේ. Hari? Right. Ilang gane narrate karanna. Hari? Right. Next one. Obtain a loan from Sumudu. 14th. It's a receipt. It is a receipt. It's a receipt, right? The date is 14th May. Receipt number 852. Okay, 852. You can write Sumudu loan. Sumudu can right? He is not a trade debtor. It is going to be a liability for the business. Okay. It's a loan obtained from Sumudu. How much we have obtained from Sumudu? 27,000. But we received the cash now, so the cash book is debited. Cash book debits. Open an account for, right? Loan from Sumudu. Alut account එකක් හදන්න. Loan from Sumudu. Loan from Sumudu, right? Credit the personal account, sorry, loan account 27,000 here. Lamai, the date is 14th of May. Cash amount 27,000. 27,000. 27,000. Okay. Good. Then The next one, puta, it is a payment. Payment. 18th of May. Sorry, 18th, this should be 5th on 5th. 18th of May, it's a voucher. Voucher number 964. Purchasers. Purchasers. 15,000. 15,000. It's a payment, no? Cash book credits. Open another account for purchasers, which is an expense account. Debit. Debit. How much you debit? 15,000 cash. 15,000. Purchasers account debit. Right? Next is 19th of May, another receipt. What is the transaction? Additional capital introduced. 19th of May. Anyway, it's a receipt to the business. No? Receipt number 853. Capital. Capital. Amount 26,000. Yeah. Right? So this is what I'm doing, right? So everybody can understand. Okay, Buddha? Great. 26,000. And open another account for capital. Capital. You know that the capital account is an equity account. It's an equity. 19th May, Jonah has invested cash worth 26,000 as capital. That is why the capital account credits. Why? Capital is an equity. Equity increases a credit. Credit. Okay. Next is also a payment. It's a payment now. Move to the credit side of the cash book. The date is 20th of May. Voucher number 965. Telephone. Telephone. The business has paid 8,000 as the telephone bill. Cash book credit 8,000. Open an account for the telephone bill. Telephone. Telephone account, which is an expense. Expense. Debit the telephone bill account because you have paid the telephone bill, that increases expenses. Description, cash. Amount is 8,000 rupees. Telephone account debit 8,000. Okay, Buddha? Great. Next is a receipt. Receive building rent 10,000 today. Debit the cash book. It's a receipt, no? 22nd of May. Receipt number 854. 854. Building rent or rent received. Rent income. Rent income. It is 10,000. Cash book debit 10,000. පුළුවන් ළමයි ඉක්මනට කරන් යන්න. කිසිම ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. Cash book debit, so the other account should be credited. Hari, eka hari. Open an account for rent receipt or rent income. Rent income. As the name suggests, it's an income. It's an income account. So on 22nd of May, we have collected how much? 10,000 as the rent income. This is how you record that transaction. 10,000. If you like, highlight the next transaction. Read it very carefully. Paid the owner's personal mobile bill. Paid the owner's personal mobile bill 6,000. Puta, take out a red pen and write this down. Right? It is recognized as a drawing of the owner. It is recognized as a drawing of the owner. Make a drawing account. Why? This it's a personal mobile bill. It is not the mobile bill of the business. And it's a personal expense of the owner. It is recognized as owner's drawing. I'm referring to the transaction 26 on 26th of May. Okay, students. Great. Let's record the entry. It's a payment. Credit the cash book. Credit the cash book. It records every single payment, right? 26th of May. Voucher number 966. Description, nothing else but drawings. Drawings. We have paid 6,000 rupees. Cash book credit 6,000. Be very careful as you have to open a new account for drawings. I think you have written this. Drawings is an equity account, but it's a negative equity. So on 26th of June, the drawings account is debited by the owner as withdrawn cash worth 6,000 rupees. Drawings debited. Drawings debited 6,000. And the last is 30th of May, purchases 22,000. It's another one. 30th of May, voucher number 967, purchase. Value is 22,000. Remember, you have already prepared the purchase account. You can update that purchase in the same account here. Lamai, 30th of May, the cash purchase amount is 22,000. Right? Now the same thing. Take the addition of both the sides and let me know which side has the higher value, and I need both the additions. Send it to me quickly. Send it to me quickly. I have received one answer. Debit side, okay. Hari Ashai, very good. And also take the addition of the credit side also. Balance the cash book now. Balance the cash book. BCD Haritana. BCD Haritana. Okay, Dinit, very good, Puta, very good, Dinit. Very good. And take the balance carried on also. Visions niyamai puta. Very good. Very good. Ashen says it is. Ashen naapahu balanna. Ashen hari dinet hari dinna ekkenek waraddala thiyena. Because you have given me two different answers in the credit side. Right. Balance karamo. Addition of the debit side is 127,000. Okay, Sanuka, very good, very good. I told you that after balancing this cash book, the addition of the other side also should equal to this one, 127,000. Therefore, as at 31st May, I want you to calculate the balance carried. BCD. To get that puta, you have to calculate the addition of the credit side also. And get the value. Addition of the credit side is, okay, Sanuka, very good, 86,000. Ashen Malli, Podak Perdila Puta, Podabalana Puteapo. Correct addition is 86. Get the balance carried. What we should do, 127,000 minus 86,000. It is exactly, yes, Dinet, very good, 41,000. The last date of the month, BCD, the balancing figure. And don't forget to do this also. You're right. Okay. On the next month, that means 1st of June, the balance brought forward becomes 41,000. On note, 41,000. Pahali. Pahali remote. On naputa. Lazy did. Huh? Amaru nani? Enam. Oka tamai apita then T. So you have to answer the next activity. Anivarrema karala, tute එක complete කරලා balance carried down හොයලා මට උත්තර එවන්න ඕන tute එක. මොකද සමහර ළමයි තාම මට ගොඩක් අය මට ප්‍රශ්න එවනවා උත්තර එවනවා. But not all. Some are not sending me the answers, right answers books. Completed tutorials, right? So I told you it is up to you. You can decide whether you want any comments of mine, right? If you want them, right, you can use it like that way. So you have to please mark this question number 6 as a homework, same set of information, cash book of the period, other ledger accounts. Okay, then that's all for today. I think we had a very useful session, and the session will be uploaded once it is right. Once I have completed the class, right? Right. And I have another class now. After that, I'm going to upload it to YouTube and go through the recording. Okay, then that's all for today. And Putala, if you are making the payment for July, please make the payment and send me the details right on the same day itself. Right? Puta, Amir, not required. Just balance of the cash book. My concentration is on cash book only. Right? Good. Then that's all for today. Until we meet again on next week. Stay safe. Right. Good evening to all. God bless you, Puta.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Puta. God bless you, God bless.